All right, so just officially wrapped up Thriller Bark in the manga. Fantastic conclusion to that. I love how when Moria and Luffy ran the one on one, Luffy went ahead and utilized Gear 2 amazingly because Gear 2 is at this point right now my favorite transformation for Luffy. But that fight was cool. It was cool how, which I'm glad they kind of explained it or showed it in a way where even though you're out in the sun, your body can start disintegrating and you won't necessarily lose everything. So if you get your shadow back and your body's still intact, then you can be revived. So that's dope. But then after that, the boy Kuma shows up and he's letting the world government or he's letting the five elders know, hey, Moria down. And so they was like, hey, we can't have it get out that the Straw Hats are out here bodying the seven warlords like it's nothing. So you go ahead and just make sure that there's no witnesses. And Kuma's like, all right, cool, no problem. So Straw Hats getting ready to go ahead and fight him and go and run up with him. And which this pawpaw fruit situation. I can't be mad at it because now it's a situation where it's like you can't judge a book by its cover because that shit looks stupid as hell. But the way that it was displayed by Kuma makes me look at it like, hey, I know in that situation, I'm not finna fuck with him. So it worries me when I see somebody go up against him because that is crazy. And they still haven't explained it. So I hope that they really like fully dive into what it actually is because they were theorizing throughout it. But you know, hey, then this motherfucker, this Usopp being like, hey, King of Snipers, a title which you don't deserve, which doesn't make any sense because he wasn't talking to Sniper King anyway. But I can understand the confusion because he had Kabuto in his hand and he was using Sniper King's moveset. So, you know, hey, I understand. But he said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and make a deal with y'all. You go ahead and just give me the head of Luffy and we can call it even because that would pretty much even everything out. And all in unison, they was like, nah. And then he used Ursa Shock, which, whew, yeah, dunzo. But then after that, Zoro was like, hey, you go ahead and just take my head instead and we can call it even. And Sanji tried to jump in and Zoro was like, Luffy's going to be king of the pirates. Go ahead and take it from me. I'll take that burden. I would love to talk about whatever conversation that was had, but unfortunately, nothing happens. I'm still invested.
I've been the top pick with more gadgets than Robotnik. Everybody know I'm top.